golden boy of Australian entertainment, says his publicity sheet. Australia's most exciting new star of the 80s, it continues. Simon Gallaher composes, plays, sings and smiles. He's wholesome and much loved. He's on the upbeat and still rising. Another TV series just ended. The only performer at the state reception for the Prince and Princess of Wales, with personal autographs requested even for Prince William. A new album just released, and it looks as if it'll turn golden, like his first two. Last week and this, he's taking his talent, his smile and his glass piano on his first tour along the Queensland coast. Ben Hawke joined him along the way.
I first appeared on a stage in Bundaberg in 1966 at the Town Hall, I think it was, for the Queenslander Stedford. Little Simon was up there in short pants, very high voice, singing away, and it's great to be back.
He's the clean-cut kid of the Australian entertainment industry. A 24-year-old from Brisbane who's had 2 national television shows, 3 gold albums, and performed for royalty.
I actually had the opportunity of dedicating this song to the most beautiful lady in the world, Princess Di. I said to her, Di, this song is for you because it's called I'm Really Only Singing for You.
Simon Gallaher, the darling of middle-of-the-road music, beloved by old ladies and small children, is hitting a different road for his first extensive tour. Travelling in a very macho machine called the Black Bitch. A coach specially rebuilt for rock bands, complete with cocktail bar, lounge suites and video. And while the hardened group of roadies and musicians watch Debbie Does Dallas, Simon enjoys the sleep of the innocent. And he'll need lots of it. 25 one-night stands over 26 days, from Brisbane up to Cairns and then right back down the coast again to Sydney.
Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Harder than it was before. Testing 1, 2.
So, because of all the carpet in this one, have you got to ride them more? Ride the bowl back more? Oh, right. Okay. Let's go.
They're playing small theatres which have to be set to an exacting standard of lighting and sound, plus the logistical nightmare of dragging around a $40,000 glass piano and a full-time tuner to go with it. But Simon is very firmly in control. The tour was his idea, and most of the nearly $100,000 cost is coming from his own pocket.
I work bloody hard. There's always a bit of luck, and there's always, you can always be a little fortunate, but basically the luckiest person in the world won't do it unless they're prepared to work for it. And in that work there's a lot of sacrifice, a lot of personal sacrifice. You have to be willing to live out of a suitcase and no home life, no romance for a period of time. That's the way my brain works anyway.
The sacrifice has made Simon a very wealthy young man. A tasteful house on the Gold Coast with a baby grand for practice. There's other trappings too, a Porsche and a poodle.
Mightn't have 1,000 friends, I only need you.
He was playing the piano by ear at 3½, and by the time he went to kindergarten at 4, he was playing for them to march in after their lunchtime break.
It was all up from there. a children's television host at 15, study at the Queensland Conservatorium, piano bars, the Mike Walsh Show, Logies, Moe's, international song contests, and then in 1982 a national variety program on the ABC. The first series was so popular the ABC made another this year, which has just finished. But Simon was not too happy with this initial one. He's quoted as saying it made him look like a cross between Darth Vader and pigs in space. The Gallaher image is one he's sensitive about, saying he just does what comes naturally, and the overpowering wholesomeness is a product of the press. But there's no getting away from that image with his fans. They know what they like.
I like his singing. I like him. I think fresh and young, and so sings beautiful songs.
I like his singing, but mostly his smile.
What about you?
I like his voice.
What about his smile?
Yeah, that's okay too.
Yeah, probably because he's a Queenslander, and I think the youngsters are starting to look up to him a lot. And with the way some of the youngsters are going these days, they need somebody to look up to.
He's a nice, clean-cut person. Not like the youth of today. He's a nice, clean-cut person. That's why we've come to see him.
And that's important.
And we like his music.
Is that important, the image
Oh, it is to me. I'm a slightly older generation, and I like to see the lads looking like nice, clean boys. That's all.
Some get a little carried away. There's tales of amorous matrons mobbing the young star. One even burst into his dressing room and demanded he autograph the see-through underpants she was wearing. What they all expect, though, is a high standard of performance. And that's one thing Simon Gallaher delivers.
Someone knocked on the door of my dressing room. 10 minutes, Mr. Gallaher, the show starts soon. I hope my hair's okay and my bow tie's on straight. Hey, where's my cigarette? Oh, it'll just have to wait. I've got a show to do tonight. I want everything to be right.
I don't think anything is wrong with good entertainment, good family entertainment. It doesn't mean that it has to be squeaky clean. I don't believe that for a minute. But it's something it's real. It's not put on, it's not calculated. Obviously, when you're on stage, you have to know what you're doing, and it's rehearsed. But it's still basically Simon Gallaher.
What about you yourself? Are you squeaky clean?
Well, oh dear. See, I have to think about this one. I don't know. Probably not as squeaky clean as the look. I mean, the television camera is such a powerful thing that if you are photographed and you have a certain look about you, obviously that contributes to the image that they make up. And I don't think anyone could be that squeaky clean.
I want everything to be right for you. And me too.